Drawn lines in the sand, time every step is a landmine. Never mind, maybe we can try again in the summertime, like we've done 100 times. And maybe one day we'll get it right, 'cause you're the moon, and I'm an artificial side. Give me some space, I need to breathe, but don't leave me. Paper doll crumble now before my eyes. Remind me of the good times, tell me all the good lies. Keep up with your good lies. Paper doll crumble now before my eyes. Remind me of the good times, tell me all the good lies. Keep up with your good lies. My hands on fucking fire. I sit by, watch them burn. I never learn, and I'm so torn. I kill myself to keep you warm. I know I'll never make it out alive, and that's alright. Just keep me in your line of sight. Just keep me in your line of sight. Just keep me in your line of sight. Paper doll crumble now before my eyes. Remind me of the good times, tell me all the good lies. Keep up with your good lies. Paper doll crumble now before my eyes. Remind me of the good times, tell me all the good lies. Keep up with your good lies. Paper doll crumble now before my eyes. Remind me of the good times, tell me all the good lies. Keep up with your good lies. Paper doll crumble now before my eyes. Remind me of the good times, tell me all the good lies. Keep up with your good lies.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yay. Where you at?
How's in my closet? I turned the closet into a studio.
Cool.
It's a studio.
Stuja?
So everything does look cool. Or sounds good.
Yeah.
Don't really give a fuck how it looks. All right, keep talking.
My name is Thomas, and I'm my game.
All right, cool. I fixed the
Headphone jack?
fixed the microphones. Yeah, headphone jack. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah, we're going.
Welcome to the Rush Row Podcast. My name's Pepper.
My name's Thomas.
This is a podcast where we take our Mount Rushmore of any given topic, and the world is slowly crumbling around us.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
You listen too much. What is that hoodie?
Filth.
Gross.
It's a deathcore band.
Yeah,
You
I
wouldn't
know. They have a
anything
new
about
song
that.
called Hell. They suck.
Yeah. Go check them out, guys.
They're really bad.
No, they're not. They're actually really good.
It's
They
weird
do-
watching you. Why are you wearing a hoodie and glasses? You look like me right now.
Because, well, that was part of it. And then the other part is Annie likes to keep the house at like 68. So it is quite
Yeah,
chilly in
That's
here.
a little warm.
Yeah. No, opposite of that.
Ugh. It should be 65 at all times.
That's disgusting. And that's why you wear hoodies all the time.
65 with a ceiling fan and 2 box fans in the room while you sleep.
Why would you choose for your house to be so cold that you have to wear a hoodie?
Why would you choose for your house to be so hot that you have to sweat all the fucking time in your own house?
No, you don't sweat. You just turn on 72.
No.
And then
Oh my
everything's fine.
God. 72?
Yeah.
That's so fucking hot.
That is the correct temperature, dude.
Absolutely not.
This is why we're never going to get married.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. 72? What are you,
So
the devil?
You legit run it at 65.
Most times, yes. If I'm turning it up because it's too cold, it's going to 68. That's more like it's too cold. Let's get the fucking chill out of here.
Dude, that's like hotel room temperatures.
Exactly.
That's wild.
You
I
got
don't
it.
agree
So-
with this at all.
And
for the
I have 2 fans in my living room, 1 in the dining room, and 2 in my bedroom, and the ceiling fan.
we don't like to call them fans, like to call them listeners.
Yeah, I have a ceiling listener in my bedroom.
Oh, so
Fucking Peppy quarantine. How's it going over there?
yeah, new business.
What?
New business.
What's
I'm gonna. We're doing segments now on this show. We
Oh,
do
is
new
that-
business, old business.
Okay.
We run it like a
I was
meeting.
about to say, what podcast do you hear that one from?
So yeah, this is what is today? Wednesday?
Yes.
Oh, sick. Okay.
August 19th.
So I'm 1 week into my COVID-19 experience. I got tested this time last week is the day that I was sick. Got tested the day after, which was Thursday.
Which it
So
takes 2 or 3 days, they say, to get symptoms, huh?
I don't know.
So you would have had it the Sunday or Monday of last week,
Maybe.
most likely.
I don't know. I don't watch the. Somebody was asking me, is like, oh, how are the numbers in Mississippi? I was like, I have no idea. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
watch
Who
the news.
fucking cares? Everything's
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
Movie theaters opening back up right now.
So I've just
I
been
kind of
trying
like
to
how
do
they're doing it. I like how they're doing it, Pepper.
What are they doing?
They're opening theaters, and if you didn't buy tickets with that group of people, like if you bought tickets at a different time as other people, they can't come within 3 seats of you. Get the fuck away from me, stranger.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still going to
Limited
a
seating,
place.
obviously. Yeah, who gives a fuck? I'm not worried about getting sick. I don't give a shit about any of that. I'm talking about hearing them fucking eat their snacks and shit.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah.
not letting me finish.
Okay.
It's still going to a place to do something that you could have easily just done at home.
It's not the same. There's definitely a difference watching a movie in a theater. There's
Sure.
definitely more of an experience to it.
It is
Sounds better, looks better.
not nearly as different as like watching a video of a live band and then
Yes.
going out and watching a live
No, it's not.
band. So I'm fine. I don't like movies anyways.
It depends
so,
on, and it highly depends on the movie. Like I've left the theater many times where I'm like, oh, I could have watched that at home. But I've also been in the movies where I'm like, I want my friends to see this in theaters, or something's going to be taken away from it.
see, my reaction is just like, oh, I don't want to see that. I definitely don't want to see it around other people.
Yeah, well, I've gotten now in my old age, I already hated because people have no respect whatsoever, and people just chew with their mouths open and fucking. Phones never bother me either. I hear that as like the number one thing all the time. The cell phone lights ruin theaters for me. I never noticed that. That never comes up, which I'm also blind. But
Yeah.
that I've been to the movies. I can count on one hand how many times I've been to the movies with glasses. So I'm also blind. So lights don't bother me whatsoever. It's hearing people fucking chew that bothers me.
I could see that as a blind person.
Yeah.
I heard
Even
that,
more.
like-
Yes, my hearing is heightened. Even
Yeah.
more so than talking. I'd rather hear you fucking talk than hear you eat in a movie theater. Popcorn is the single worst movie theater snack of all time. It is so crazy to me that became the universal snack, the loudest fucking food you can possibly get.
It for me, it depends on who's doing it, whether as to how I react. If it's some high school kid, I hate high school kids.
Yeah. Oh my
So
god.
if it's high school kids, yeah,
get rid of them. If they're not yours, kill them.
especially like 13 to 18, in my opinion, is the worst fucking age for any
It's
person.
so gross.
To be.
No respect.
Just and they try to do shit to show out for their
Yeah.
friends and fucking girls and shit. It's just so sad. And I mean, we were all there
Not
at some
really.
point.
Had to grow up pretty quick.
Sure.
I wasn't in theaters acting like a fucking asshole at 16.
Yeah, me neither. Because movies are stupid and I don't watch them.
Did you watch Spider-Man?
No,
The Tobey Maguire one?
no,
20 years ago
no,
in theaters?
no,
It was really good.
no. It
Oh,
was
you
not.
didn't live here. Was that movie theater at the Singing River Mall open when you moved here? Not the one not the
So-
one in the mall, but the one across the parking lot.
I went to one movie theater one time in Gaucher. You're talking about the one in Gaucher?
Yeah, Singing River Mall.
Okay.
In Goshen.
I went there to watch a NFL playoff game, I believe.
What?
and they had like really good like spaced out seating. They were, like the seats were like 4 feet apart, and they served beer and like
Oh,
actual
so
food.
yeah, that's late then.
Okay,
Yeah. They started doing that as like their last ditch effort to stay open, and then they closed down almost immediately. Uh, but there was one across the parking lot that was just an outside theater that was pretty fucking dope. But
What do you mean outside? Like it was actually outside?
no. Like it wasn't
was
in
just-
the mall.
Okay,
It was
so
a
just
separate building in
separate
the
building.
mall parking lot.
All right.
So they had the theater in the mall, and then they had one all the way across the parking lot by the Goshen Van Cleve Road in its own building.
Okay.
And you could go there after hours and fuck outside because they closed at like a reasonable time.
oh hell yeah, dude.
That's where I lost my
'Cause-
virginity is the Singing River Mall parking lot.
Oh, I lost my virginity in a movie theater.
Really? I
Yeah.
lost mine outside of a J.C. Penney behind a bush.
The movie was Running with Scissors.
That is my Indian name, Native American.
Really? Yeah, I was about to
Native
say,
American
please, let's not get canceled, dude.
Canceled. You glitched whenever you said that, and they're like you really drug it out.
Yeah, my internet's been sucking dick.
Yeah, well, probably because you're trapped in a closet.
Probably. I didn't
Are
even
you
think
trapped?
about the.
Can you get out?
No, I'm not trapped. My name is not Chris Brown.
That would be R. Kelly. Oh, you're talking about the singer from Trapped.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about the closet thing.
yeah,
I was
That
thinking
was
about the R&B Chris Brown, the one that dances.
yeah. What does R&B stand for?
Rhythm and
Retards
blues, you
Bath?
fucking
Oh,
dummy.
Shit, fuck.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You said- okay.
Yeah, man, it's been pretty great though.
Okay. What has?
Been doing podcasts. I actually woke up this morning at like 5 o'clock because I thought I had a podcast at 7
Yeah.
with an Australian fella.
Yeah.
And hit him up like 10 minutes before
Hit
we,
him up. Hit him up.
before we were supposed to record, and he was like, "You're 24 hours early, mate." And I was like, "Fuck!" I just got up way too early for no fucking reason.
Well, you would have to get up just as early if it's 24 hours away, huh? So you just got to do that again tomorrow?
Yeah, exactly.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
Why is his voice so high pitched?
Yeah, all Australians sound like that.
Is that what Beardo sounds like?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say that. Yeah.
Is Jason Ellis Australian or New Zealand?
Don't know, don't care.
Let's
I'm
get
not
on
having
Ellis Mania.
Beardo on the podcast. I'm having a biologist. What is he exactly?
Already smarter than Beardo.
Because he's not just a straight up biologist. Let's see. Associate professor of zoology
Okay.
at the University of Sydney.
Okay.
We're going to talk about some of the dangerous animals in Australia.
Yeah,
It's going to be
but,
pretty interesting.
but there's not dangerous animals in Sydney.
Well,
There's
I mean
not. It's
the
like
homeless
the most
population.
metropolitan place in fucking Australia.
Yeah, I mean the homeless population is pretty dangerous.
Are you calling those animals?
Uh
Wow.
huh.
You know what I was thinking about if we do a
You were thinking about nothing because you're an idiot.
if we do a Patreon,
What?
Patreon, we could get away with saying way worse shit than we already say because it's like if they're hearing it, they already like us. They spent money to hear it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything worse to say. I
Dude,
say
I know some things that you say to me privately that are worse.
that's not true.
Okay.
That's not true.
What about all those bombs? I'm not going to say what letter you dropped earlier.
Didn't happen. Actually, factually did not happen.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I'm making that
Yeah.
up.
Now I say all the worst things on this podcast already, which is probably a bad move.
It doesn't matter, to be honest with you.
We could pull up Matt and Shane and take our entire library off of iTunes and put it on Patreon. Just have like the latest 10 episodes up.
I don't like that idea at all.
Yeah,
It's gross.
I don't care. Well, I'm started a podcast for
Okay.
Patreon.
Sure.
So if we never do a Patreon, then all these podcasts I'm doing this week will just never be heard. But I guess if we ever do one, then I'll have some content to give you fucking idiots.
What are we going to name our tiers? 3 tiers. I don't mean like when we cry. I mean TIER. Because,
No, we should have it something with crying.
yeah, see, my wife and I fundamentally disagree. She was like, "Oh, what do you think about naming y'all's tiers?" She's like, "I was thinking like the names of the presidents on Mount Rushmore." I was like, "Oh, I was thinking like
no.
like faggot and queef and fucking." I was
Yeah.
like, two wildly different thoughts.
It's definitely not gonna be president.
Yeah, I was like,
Somebody
no.
somebody recently was like, oh, y'all should do your Mount Rushmore of presidents. And I was like, what?
Yeah. How about the 3 we've been alive for?
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
4 we've been alive for. We've been alive for 4. When were you born?
1991.
Oh, you've been alive for 5. You old?
Oh yeah, because I
You've been
guess
alive
it
for
was a
5
different
presidents,
president.
yeah.
Who
H-
was it? Was it HW?
HW was president when you were born.
So HW Clinton,
Yeah.
Bush,
Yep.
Jr.,
Yeah.
Obama, and
Yep.
then old Trumpy boy.
I've had Clinton through Trump, and you've had HW through Trump.
Well, and that's presidential talk with Rushmore
We got
Podcast.
Can you name the 4 heads on Mount Rushmore?
Roosevelt,
Which one?
Lincoln, Teddy.
Yep.
Roosevelt, Lincoln, Washington. Roosevelt, Lincoln,
That's 3.
Washington.
You just had to count it on your hand. How many
Yeah.
you just said? 3.
And then John Adams.
Nope.
It's not Eisenhower.
It's Tommy Jeffries.
Thomas Jefferson. Yeah.
Yep. Doesn't matter
well.
though, huh?
Yep. Oh well. I got that wrong. Has completely zero effect on my life,
Wearing my
psyche,
glasses.
emotions. Don't care. Yeah, I like you. You got your glasses doubled up. It's pretty sick. You ever get your glasses fixed from when Zane's fat ass sat on them?
No.
That was a great Rushmore moment.
Was it?
Yeah, it was one of
What
my
episode
favorites.
was that? Oh, that was ASMR too, so we had to quietly address it.
What?
That was an ASMR episode.
Oh,
so I had to
ASMR.
quietly-
Yeah.
What does that
That
stand
is
for? Ass,
Ooh.
mouth, rectum, at actual
ASMR.
actual semen, menstruating rectums. Actual semen menstruating rectums.
What about hold on. Australian minstrels retarded.
Oh,
wow. Fuck.
There's no H,
I
so you
must
can't say
say
house. You can't say
marsupial retards.
Okay.
Australian summer marsupial. Well, it was fun while it lasted, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely the one I said.
So I'm not going to say that our podcast has had a baby and spawned another podcast, but there's definitely 2 prominent, maybe the most prominent listeners have started their own podcast. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Carrie Hare for sure.
Uh-huh.
And he's got a new podcast with DJ Jones.
No.
Jared Mount.
Yep.
Hey.
You're going to hate the name.
What?
Here's the abbreviation for the name.
Okay.
2WWA and 2WW and AW. That's the abbreviation for the podcast.
2 white women and a woman.
That's actually way closer. It's 2 wizards watching wrestling and a wordplay.
Okay. Awful.
Yeah.
Is it a wrestling podcast?
So
Because if so, I want to come on.
They
Also, I can name wizards.
they flip flop between they'll watch like a WrestleMania and talk
Yeah.
about it, and then they'll watch like a movie and talk about it.
That
So
sounds like
one
a
episode.
podcast I want to make.
Yeah, one episode will be a WrestleMania, and then the next episode they'll do a movie. They'll just kind of flip flop between those.
Hey, Jared and Carrie, if y'all ever decide to get guests, I'm down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
But I get to pick the paper.
So Carrie's writing a theme song because I
Okay.
offered to, but Carrie
yeah,
is gonna do that,
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
like,
like telling Metallica you'll write their next single.
But I'm good. Yeah, obviously. I don't. There's no reason for me to be here. I'm gonna do the intro. I think I'm gonna do it like Jamaican style. Be like, boom, clat, it 2 wizards watching wrestling. But that
Do
it's
they
kind
both
of, I
have
guess,
wizard
British,
names, I would
guess.
imagine?
Yeah,
Okay.
obviously.
Okay. Because I got
the
some
fuck
swimming
outta
around
here.
in my head. I can name them.
Do you want to? All right, hold on. Let's see who doesn't have a wizard name. All right. Paul Felder.
Paul Felder doesn't?
Can you give Paul Felder a wizard name?
Yeah, I need a countdown because the pressure helps.
Yeah, keeping in mind, who he is, what he does, where he's from.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I get
3, 2, 1.
Goobler Hobblecob.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Goobler Hobblecob. Hobblecob.
Hobblecob.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty
Goobler
good.
Hobblecob. All right.
Okay.
Nope, that's it. You get one.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, one an
gotta pay-
episode.
You got to pay for the rest.
Yeah, we're gonna do. It would
It's
be
gonna
hilarious.
totally take the wizard naming fucking
Yeah,
Patreon tier. It's our Danish and O'Neill tier 3.
Yeah.
We just take everything they do.
that's
be
our
the fucking-
$10 tier.
Yeah, we'll be the beach agents.
No, we'll be the Sand Patrol.
Yeah.
That'd be great. I mean, we should definitely do that.
Yeah.
We can't be stopped. Nobody can stop us.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
And if we can, it'll be funny.
So
Stop us. It'll be
is-
interesting.
yeah, that would be funny. Podcast wars. Pew pew pew.
I'll war with Danish O'Neill. I rewatched him fighting Lewis, and I think I could take Ryan.
It's rough though.
Okay.
Like the whole fight's rough. And then
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all respect to two warriors putting it on the line, but they both looked awful.
and I mean, Lewis is fighting Jason Ellis.
Well, maybe. So
That's the
Lewis,
plan.
well, yeah, Lewis is speaking it as fact, and having all these videos and shit. Jason just had his knee totally replaced the other day, and he's like, "I'm not going to be able to walk for like 6 months.
Okay.
I haven't accepted it." He said,
Deal.
He's like, obviously there won't be an Ellis Mania this year at all. Cannot do it. He's like, so at Ellis Mania 20, which unfortunately will be in 2021, because the whole thing was he wanted Ellis Mania 2020. And he's like, we cannot do it this year. So if it happens next summer, I'll fight Lewis. But I haven't accepted anything. I don't even know how my leg's going to hold up. Blah,
Okay.
blah, blah.
I don't care how his leg is. With one leg,
He'll beat the dog
annihilates
shit out of him. It won't even be close. And he's saying that. He's like, why would he? I'm like, I get it, but why?
Ryan was talking about it on the last Danish and O'Neill, and he was like, yeah. So my last bit of training I did for my Ellis Mania fight, they trained at like the same gym, and he would watch Jason Ellis walk in there with like legit UFC guys,
Yeah.
legit kickboxing guys, and hold his own. And
Yeah, I mean, you got to think at this. Even if it started as a goof after he skateboarded, he's been doing jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai now for fucking 12 years.
yeah,
It's not like a
and he's a maniac. He is
he's a
that
crazy
dude.
person. Yeah, I mean, he had
Like-
one fight in was it in Bellator? He had a professional MMA fight and he won. Not the guy out in the third round.
Yeah, I don't know where it was, but yeah, sure.
I think it was like a major organization. It was a legit fight. And then he boxed Gabe Rudiger, who was a UFC fighter, won the Ultimate Fighter, and he knocked him out.
Yep.
So I mean, he's legitimate. Lewis
Lewis,
is like, I know Michael Bisping.
yeah,
That's his fucking resume.
yep, pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know. And the
He-
thing is after watching that fight, I do think I could win a fight against Ryan O'Neill. I think that would happen purely
I
on
don't
a
think-
grappling aspect. I might lose to Lewis. He's a big motherfucker.
I don't. So you think you would win a combat jujitsu match with Ryan O'Neill,
I would say even what they had, like an exhibition
an
MMA
MMA
fight.
fight?
An exhibition MMA fight. I think I could
Okay.
win that fight.
So you think that after like 4 or 5 strong front kicks in the chest, you wouldn't start crying at all?
He,
Yeah, your
I
eyes
just
would be
rewatched the
completely
fight,
dry.
and he's not throwing 4 or 5 strong front
Your
kicks.
eyes wouldn't well up
He's-
just a little bit.
It would hurt. I would say a
Well,
kick to the leg would hurt a lot more. He's not throwing a lot of strong front kicks to the chest.
I think against you, where there's no, and let me say this really loud, no threat of a takedown, I think he might.
I think it's just as much a threat as fucking Luis J. Gomez.
Well, you're not friends with Michael Bisping
That is fair. I'm friends with Alonzo Mayer.
and Jason Knight.
And
Well,
Jason Knight.
I wouldn't call you guys friends.
No.
You guys know each other.
You're
friends with
friendly.
Christian.
We're friendly. I am friends with Christian. I think it would be fine. I think that I could throw a camp together.
Yeah, I think you could.
Yeah.
Who do you think would win in a grappling match? Alonzo or
I'm a little biased, but go ahead. Whoever
Joe
you're gonna say.
Biden?
Alonzo.
Really?
Yeah.
You really think Alonzo could choke out Joe Biden?
Well, I've rolled with both many times.
Okay.
And Alonzo the way Alonso sets
Can you
up
move your camera up? I can only see the bottom half of your face, and it's unsettling. There we go.
the way Alonso. I also sat up really high. The way Alonso sets up a Von Flu, Joe Biden would have a fucking problem.
Really, you think Joe Biden does know how to defend a? Okay, that's interesting that you would say
Well,
that.
did you watch the Biden OSP?
You know, you're not allowed to threaten the life of a presidential candidate, right?
I can do whatever the fuck I want, to be honest.
So, hey, Alonzo, you listen to
Hey.
me.
You told Ryan O'Neal you would murder Donald Trump on the podcast.
I did accidentally say that.
Yes,
And I
on
apologized.
purpose. Accidentally on purpose.
I did apologize.
Nope.
Did I not?
No. Okay, who would win? Who would win a NASCAR race? Joe Biden or Alonso?
Ooh, I've never seen Alonzo race.
No, but Sleepy Joe might fall asleep.
He could.
It's a long race.
That is a legitimate threat. So we're talking a straight up 500-mile race.
I mean, I prefer the traditional 503, but yeah, we'll go with 500.
Fucking idiot. I think they both tap out before the race is over.
It's not a jiu-jitsu match; it's a race.
Yeah, no, I still think because of the G's on their neck, I don't think. I think Alonzo's
Jesus, who invited the gangsters?
I think Alonzo's a lot more
Agile.
well trained for that. But yeah, you gotta condition yourself for racing.
Who's
You
a
can't just
comedian?
jump in a car.
Who's a comedian you legit think you could beat in a fight at an Ellis Mania or a Skankfest South?
Okay.
Ari for president, by the way. You know,
100%.
did you see my tweet about Ari?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's the only one that's came on Rushmore, and he's leading the polls tremendously. That's
a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Comedians that I think I could win. Patton Oswalt.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, he's got
100%.
Base on him, boy. He's got tree trunks.
That's
for
fine,
legs.
dude. He's like 5'1", maybe.
He's an ogre. He's got mythical powers.
I'm 5'7"3/4.
If
Confirmed,
that.
by the way. No, confirmed.
Oh
at the
yeah, you
doctor.
went to the desert.
Doctor.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Just didn't look too hard.
All right, who else?
Patton Oswalt. Let's
damn,
get a challenge. Who do
I
you
was
think
gonna
would-
say-
who's a comedian that you're like? I think it'd be a war. I think they put up a good fight, but I think I edge them out.
See, I was gonna say Jeremiah Watkins, but after watching his slap boxing,
Yeah, I don't know. I
man,
think that
he's
was
got some fast hands.
Yeah, that was a range thing too. Lewis is stumpy.
Oh yeah, and I'm stumpy. Now
Not
you could
really.
easily describe me as stumpy.
I wouldn't.
You
say
don't.
that.
You would never, dude. Have you seen how long my arms are?
Yeah, I would say you're an average guy.
I have like a
You're not-
30-inch reach.
You're not skinny. You're not built. You're not fat. You're not tall. You're not short. You're about as average as it gets.
Yeah.
You
I
are
mean, I'm-
overwhelmingly underwhelming.
Who's another comedian? Let's see.
That you could beat in a fight? Bobby Lee.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think we could both take Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
Brian
Uh,
Callen.
No.
No. Probably fuck you up and then fuck you.
Yeah. And rape me. Yeah.
Well, he is not a
Let's
rapist.
see.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Now it's turned to where whenever I say
Joe
nice
List.
things about people, I have to say allegedly. Yeah, you could take Joe List.
Joe List.
I think you could take Mark Norman too. I think he would. I think Mark would be scrappy at first, and then he'd give up on it.
Yeah, I think Marky might
it's
be
too much work.
he might be sneaky athletic though.
Yeah,
When it comes down to it.
that is true. He is. He's got a couple 1-2 fucking abs on him.
Yeah.
You know who's
Um,
a shreddy McShredder is Josh Wolf. You want to talk about bodied up?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Talking about the new co-host to Fighting the Kid.
Basically,
Josh.
Fighter and the Wolf.
What is going on with that?
What do you mean?
I mean, what is going on with that?
So,
Well, actually, don't answer that. I don't care.
yeah, Brian's still around, choosing not to do it.
I think I could take Ron Funches in a fight.
Ooh, maybe.
I don't.
bet
I
he's-
have.
Hey, I bet he's strong as shit though. He was a
I
big
have no
fucking
idea
boy.
how tall he is.
He's a big fucking boy for a while,
Yeah.
and he does train every day. I think he might
As
have
do
some
I.
wind. Okay, I think he might have some wind on him, and I think he's probably got some of that like fat guy strength that holds over a little bit.
I have no idea how tall he is. That's going to be a big deciding factor. I assume that
I
he's
assume
around
he's
my
like-
height.
I would say like 5'9", 5'10".
If he's up there, I might have some problems with him.
Because he was 360 at one point.
That's heavy.
That's a big one, as we call it in the business. The fishing business.
All right. That concludes our Who Could You Beat in a Fight segment. Great segment, guys.
I think you could take Sam Tripoli.
I would rather.
I'd rather beat
here's
up
my
Johnny
plan.
Goodard, the producer for Punch Drunk.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Here's the thing with Sam Tripoli. If I was to do that, we would meet in the ring, and the referee would start the fight, and then I would duck under the ropes, get out of there. Ari Shafir would come down from the rafters
Yeah.
and finally
Sting.
make that fight happen. Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, I mean that fight has been hyped up for what, like 5-6 years now?
Yeah, I think if we get big enough, we buy Rough and Rowdy, and we make
Okay.
it happen ourselves.
Into it.
Ari versus Sam. Here's our card. Ari versus Sam. Okay.
Okay.
Lewis and Bisbing versus Brian and Brendan.
Ooh, I like that.
Tag
Okay.
match. Let's think of some good ones here. Dave Portnoy versus Michael Rappaport.
Okay. Into that.
Alonzo versus Joe Biden.
Oh man, I just had a good one and I forgot. It was an East Coast West Coast thing.
Yeah, see, I was just thinking of who Danish and O'Neal could fight in a tag match. Ooh, the Danish and O'Neal versus the
Matt and Shane.
Okay, sure. I was thinking about the girls we fucked.
Okay.
Or
well, that's
what is it? What's it called? Guys we fucked. What's the
Yeah, Guys
Barstool
We
one where
Fucked.
they demanded all that money?
Call Her
Daddy. Danish O'Neal versus Call Her Daddy in an intergender tag match. Shane Gillis versus Brad Williams. We could do some good ones.
Oh, that's not fair. Shane Gillis is 6'6", dude.
Yeah, David versus Goliath. He gets taller every time you talk about him.
I know that's the whole point of that bit.
Well, Ryan
Thanks.
O'Neal used to be 6'1" when he was 19.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Racing does a lot to a person.
It
okay?
compresses you
It literally does compress you.
like an audiophile. Yeah, two things I know about audiophiles, racing. Two things you know about.
Racist.
Two things you know about: pedophiles, racist.
Oh, okay.
So you stepped on my joke before I get it out.
I'm comfortable with that.
Yep.
I wonder if I can make my screen bigger.
Comfortable with kids. Is my screen big?
Uh-oh. Yeah, I just made you full screen now.
Was that cool looking?
No.
All right. What are
Made
we
you
doing?
look special needs.
Oh, Shane Gillis. All right. What are we doing? Fucking
A podcast, you fucking idiot.
Rushmore.
Are you ready to get into your Rushmore already?
Yeah, I don't see why not. We've been going for over 30 minutes.
Did I already do the intro?
Yeah.
All right, sick.
You did it up
This
front.
week's topic is we're doing our Mount Rushmore of pitchers.
Pitchers. You want to go? I want you to go first.
Okay. I assume that you're
I'll
gonna
go first.
throw out some bullshit.
I'll go first. My
Okay.
favorite picture, my number
Pitcher.
4 picture of all time would probably
Pitcher.
I'm gonna say Goodfellas.
Pitcher.
Yeah, like motion picture. I get it.
No,
You don't have to
pitcher.
fucking keep saying it over and over.
God
I'm gonna say
damn it.
Goodfellas, 1990.
No, someone who pitches.
Oh, Freddie
You
Mercury.
can't
Freddie
you
Mercury,
can't
number
even-
4.
you can't even make, because I have the text where it says pitchers. It's not a
Are you saying I can't spell? Are you making
pronunciation
fun of my
mistake.
spelling? All right.
I
I'll
kn- I knew you were gonna
okay,
say some
okay.
bullshit.
When I was a kid, my mom made the best lemonade. It was Minute Maid, but she added her own sugar. I'm going with the pitcher she served that in.
Okay.
If you want to be fucking Nazi about pitcher.
My number 4 on my Rushmore pitchers is CC Sabathia.
Made up name.
6'6", 300 pounds.
That's what you would name a pet crawfish if you had it.
From Vallejo, California. He made my list solely because JJ Redick, or no,
That's a basketball
Whatever-
player.
yeah, whatever the Redick is that plays for the Astros.
Vin
He
Diesel?
hit like a weak ground ball and threw it to first, and apparently Redick was bitching about it. And you saw on camera CC Sabathia be like, "Get the fuck out of here, Redick, you weak ass motherfucker."
Chronicles of Reddit.
Alrighty.
My number 3, Greg Maddox.
What?
What's your number 3?
It's a whole bit where you're just gonna step on all my shit?
Greg Maddox? I don't know what your shit is.
My number, I guess that'll be my number 3 too. Mad Dog Maddox.
Oh, is he Mad Dog? Never mind. Stupid fucking name. I'm changing mine. Nolan Ryan.
Okay. What are some
Nolan
interesting
Ryan's
stats about
He's
Nolan
the one
Ryan?
that he punches people and shit.
Well, he did that once.
That's it. That's all you need to do it. Hey, if you're a pitcher and you punch somebody one time, you're a puncher pitcher. And that's a fucking fact.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty badass what he did though.
Thank you. Hey, Nolan Ryan versus JJ Redick. Rough.
Now? Oh, okay.
How old is Nolan Ryan?
Oh, he's like 100, dude.
100 miles per hour?
100 years.
Fastball? Could he throw that?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, who can? Ooh, I know who can. All right, who's your number 2?
3.
You said Greg Maddox was your number 3.
Yeah, you're right.
What about him? Talk about him.
Amazing pitcher for the Braves.
What's good about him?
The fact that he fucking struck everybody out. And I think there's some crazy stat where he only got to a 3-0 count like 74 times in his entire career, over like thousands and thousands and thousands of at-bats.
Yeah, well, that's why that's a shitty sport, because you know how many times Shawn Michaels got a 3-0 count and won the fucking world title? A lot. Fuck Bret Hart. My number 2. By the way, Greg Maddox is the only baseball card I ever had.
Oh, that's interesting.
When I was a kid, I had a Greg Maddox card.
He used to have a.
And I would imagine he was still playing. When did he play?
Oh, he played for like 20-something years.
I mean, like what time frame?
From 1986 to 2008, Thomas.
Oh, yeah. So I had one in like 98, 99.
So
I might have had a rookie card, huh?
in 98, he had a 2.22 ERA.
That's not very
18
good.
wins. Yeah, that's incredible. 18 wins, 9 losses.
He didn't play a lot of games.
Innings pitched. Well, Thomas, he had 251 innings pitched. I guess that's not a lot to you.
Out of 27 games. That's not a
No, no,
lot
no.
whenever you have 182 games.
Thomas. Just because you don't get a win or loss doesn't mean you played.
That makes no sense.
So a pitcher has to get through a certain amount of innings before he's eligible for a win.
Okay.
And
So that means most games he was a huge fucking pussy because
So-
he pitched 250-something
Oh my
innings,
God.
but only pitched full fucking 27 games.
no, Thomas, that's not even close.
Yes,
So,
you have to pitch a certain amount of innings
okay.
in a game for it to count on
Oh
your
my
record.
God. Okay, and
Nailed it.
so if you say you go 8 innings, you pitch 8 innings,
Yeah.
and the closer comes in and throws a fucking 70-mile-an-hour fastball, and they fucking hit a home run, and your team ends up losing the game, that doesn't count against or for your record. That is a loss to that pitcher who allowed that home run.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's baseball.
You put him in that position. Baseball is stupid. You're right. That should be a
Thomas,
loss.
what's your number?
It's a team sport.
Whatever you're at.
It's a team sport. You're a fucking pussy if you let the closer take the fall.
Okay.
Period. My number 2, Clayton Kershaw.
Why?
I just know the name.
I
Hey,
don't like him.
and you know what I know about him? Notoriously really good in the regular season, terrible in the playoffs.
Yep, that's him.
Falls apart. You know why? Because he's so good in the regular season, they overuse him.
Did
But
you
when
hear
the
that
playoff
from
rolls around, he's exhausted. Max
that
Kellerman,
what
thank
a-
you.
Michael Rappaport's hot takes?
That's a Max Kellerman take. From
Big
like
sports guy.
that's a Max
Michael
Kellerman
Rappaport.
take from like 2016 when I used to listen to the First Take podcast when he first
Big
got there.
sports guy. I could beat Michael Rappaport in a fight.
I'd like to see.
I'll say that right fucking now.
You know, Max Kellerman was a professional boxer for a little while.
He was not, but that's an interesting lie that you just said.
He was a rapper.
That's not accurate either.
No, he was a rapper.
Nope.
That is 100% true.
No.
Okay, well, we're going to close with Max Kellerman's hit song.
Okay. You don't know anything about anything.
Do you know
Thomas.
Max Kellerman?
No.
I'd like to see him fight Luke Thomas.
I don't watch. Luke Thomas is a former Marine.
Oh, I know a lot of guys in the military. They're fucking pussies. Pepper.
That's true. Name them right now.
George Bush.
That's what I was about to say too.
He got shot down, and I like my pilots to not get shot down.
That was McCain.
No, he got caught. He was a prisoner.
No. Yeah, because he got shot down.
Oh, I didn't know that.
George Bush never got shot down.
Yes, he
No, he
did
didn't.
in the Air Force.
No, he did not.
Well, then George H.W. did. One of them did. I just heard about it like 2 days ago.
Kennedy
One of
was
the
on
Bushes
a
got
boat.
shot down when they were in the Air Force. Kennedy's never been on a boat.
Yeah,
Fucking
Kennedy was
idiot.
on a boat, dude.
It was a boat named Kennedy,
Oh,
and Don
It was-
Cheadle was on it.
maybe it was named Hannity.
Sean?
Is
Blaine?
that the guy? I heard David Blaine bombed on Rogan.
I didn't listen to it.
Me
I wouldn't think so. Bomb. I love David Blaine. That's a strong word. He's
I talked to
interesting
Jamie.
sometimes.
Jamie was watching it, and I just peeked my head in, and it looked really stupid because nobody was talking, and David Blaine was just like puking into a bucket.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jamie, how's it going? He's like, ooh, this is real tough to watch.
Well, he
It
was
was like they
he's-
spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out how to send videos to Jamie,
Yeah.
and then he's just doing stupid magic tricks. I was
Well,
like,
he is very boring as a guy. Like, he's a very sleepy talker, but he is a crazy motherfucker because his shit is legit. He does like dumb shit that's not illusions. Like, he does like challenges instead of like Chris Angel that's just like fucking smoking mirrors and all that bullshit. David Blaine's like, hey, stab me in the chest and watch me not breathe for 48 hours.
Yeah.
And he'll fucking do it. And he's like, also make sure I'm inside of an ice cube.
I can't wait till he dies.
He will soon. There's
I
a
hope so.
great fucking, I'm not going to go too long on it, but there's a great video. Watch David Blaine and Harrison Ford's house. It's the best.
Is that the one where Harrison Ford no sells it the entire time?
Yeah, he's like, get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
He's like super fucking Air Force One about it. Check this out. You ready?
Got skills, got stamina, got hands of stone like the champ from Panama. Body drop for body shots, cause I could box, no need for clocks or karate.
You hear that shit? Hooks
sounds-
and, hooks
that-
and blocks and no
That
need
sounds
for, no need for glocks or karate chops.
that sounds like Clover Valley Eminem.
Yeah, basically. But look at him. Let me show you his picture. Not his picture, the video. Hold on.
Just
Never
send
mind.
it to me because I'm not going to be able to see it. On
Yeah,
the
you are.
screen.
I'm just turning my brightness up.
No, that's actually the worst thing you can do. I can't see anything. It's just all glare. This is worse than the David Blaine.
It's
episode.
nothing. It's nothing but boxing references. I just heard him drop a Mike Tyson. This is from 1994, by the way.
Is that Max Kellerman?
Skinhead Max Kellerman.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, 94.
Well, I hope he dies soon too.
I like Max Kellerman.
I hate everybody. I hope everybody dies.
Yeah, well, unless they're children, and then you want to keep them around to fuck them.
That's not true.
All right.
I'm confirmed not pedophile.
Are you confirmed?
Yeah.
When did you
I
get
got
the
my-
paperwork?
Dude, I can go grab you my card right now.
Okay.
I graduated from not a pedophile university.
Not a pedophile clown college.
Yeah.
Not a university.
Nah, sorry. College.
Yes, clown college.
I mean, it's a 40-hour workshop, so I mean, it counts for something.
Yeah, you get a certificate, I guess.
Yeah.
What are we on?
Certified.
My number 2
Uh,
is Clayton Kershaw. Who's your number 1?
Damn, are we already there?
We can talk about other stuff.
I
That's
didn't.
one thing
no,
I don't
didn't.
like about Zoom is it doesn't tell you how long you've been going.
It didn't matter. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna
Son of a
use a
bitch.
different strategy on this.
Give
one.
me a drink. One more night.
Yeah, keep singing.
Son of a bitch. If I can't get clean, I'm gonna drink my life away. Hey.
What's that fucking?
Right? I should have been gone.
Yeah.
I suppose I made you feel, but I should have been gone. Steve Perry.
Are we really on my number one?
Yeah, you fuck. You said CC Sabathia. You said Greg Maddox. Who was your number 2? You might not have done your number 2.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, I think I went first and I said Clayton Kershaw. So who's
Fuck
your
it.
number 2?
Who needs number 2 when you got a number 1 this strong?
I know my number 1.
You want to say it at the same time? 1, 2, 3. Kenny
Randy
Powers.
Johnson.
Fuck you. Kenny Powers would fucking smoke that motherfucker in a heartbeat.
Randy Johnson, he's 6'11".
Okay, Kenny Powers is 7'2", 800 pounds, throws 200 miles an hour.
Andre the Giant.
He's the best baseball pitcher. of all
Charlie
time.
Sheen from the Major League movies.
You're fucking out. I'm fucking in. Kenny Powers.
Kenny fucking Powers.
jet skis right across desert plains.
Jets geeks.
Uh,
If you're on a
there's
jet ski, you're a
named
geek.
Stevie on that show, and that lady has some big old titties.
She's the chick from Eastbound and Down.
Have you seen the AT&T chick?
Yes.
Whew.
Photoshopped.
Really? I need to look into that. I guess
I have no idea.
I need to go in the bathroom and check into that.
You seen Hillary Duff?
No, she's disgusting. Why would
What?
I ever look at her?
What?
Duff. You know what a duff is?
Yes, it is a dog I'd like to fuck. What was it?
That's not even close. That'd be a dilf.
Yeah.
A duff is like a bad shot in golf.
Oh no,
And Hillary-
Duff does mean something. There's a movie called Duff. It's it's the dirty unbathed. No, it's the something fat friend.
Okay.
It's the fat girl in the group, and you don't fuck her, and that's what.
Yeah.
There's a movie called Duff about that. But what is it? It's something fat friend.
Okay, so that's her last
Maybe
name.
dumb,
Duff.
ugly fat friend.
And
That's
then
so rude.
her first name is Hillary, which is the name of a
Powerful
Very
woman in history.
probable pedophile.
Hillary Swank was in Freedom Riders
Nobody.
And
That's God damn it.
and $1 Million Baby.
Can you name somebody who's been in worse movies than Hillary Swank?
Hillary Swank. Hey, that's a terrible last name.
That's a bad name too.
Swank.
But I would say Hillary Duff is worse.
Hey, give me some of that swank pussy.
Gross, dude.
That's fucking gross.
Yeah, God, you want to talk about some bad fucking movies? The Freedom is it Freedom Riders?
Writers.
Freedom Writers.
Like they write
So,
essays.
Yeah. It's a bunch of.
she's a
I've never
teacher.
seen the movie.
Okay.
Don't tell me what it is. I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
from the title and from I know who Hillary Swank is. So, Hillary Swank is an English teacher, and she works at a inner city school with a bunch of like poor kids, and there's like some of them that are like in gang activity and stuff like that. Blah blah blah, and then she finds out that they're like incredible poets, and then she's like, oh, I'm white, so I can save all these terrible black kids, and then they write poetry, and then there's like a book, and then the Clintons meet them, and that's the movie, and I'm right.
No, I think you
Yeah.
nailed it.
Yeah. Oh God damn it! And it won an Emmy or some bullshit. That's so
Oscars
stupid.
are for movies, not Emmys.
Whatever. It was so good that it won both.
It won both.
Because
They
it's just
aired
a
it on TV and it won the award.
bunch of jerk offy fucking bullshit. I still want to write a movie where everybody sucks, everybody dies, and that's the movie.
Okay, that is Armageddon.
No.
Yeah.
I'm Steven Tyler's not going to be involved in the slightest bit. I did a podcast with a guy who lost his girlfriend to Steven Tyler the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
pretty
I just
hilarious.
looked these up, so don't think I have them stored, but I'm sending you some pictures.
Is this old Duff lady?
Yeah.
Excited? Let's see.
It's heard now. It's like a fucking meme that goes around Facebook constantly.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Well, you also have a fucking filth hoodie on. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, what's your hat say?
Frets for pets.
No free plugs.
Hold on. I think I just heard a doorbell. My house doesn't have a doorbell.
Oh, that was the AIDS coming to get you. That was fucking death checking
Hey.
in.
Pepper.
Oh, you have a kid there?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess if you're quarantined, they can't go to school.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Pepper.
Does Pepper have COVID?
All right. No.
Pepper. You don't have COVID?
Hold on. What?
Not Pepper Jr., you fucking idiot.
Okay.
You.
All right. I'm doing a podcast. I'll talk to you later.
Pepper Senior. Pepper Senorita.
No, I ain't got shit, dude. I've never disappointed so many people by telling them that I feel completely fine.
But you do have COVID.
I tested positive, yes.
Okay. But you just don't feel anything.
No, and everybody keeps like I've been getting all these like dramatic messages like I'm so sorry to hear about
I
your
hope you-
diagnosis.
I hope you pull through.
Yeah, it's like I hope the best for you, all this other shit, and I'll message back and be like, dude, I feel completely fine, and they're
Yeah,
like,
and see,
okay,
you know how though, those people aren't real friends.
yeah,
Is
I
all
had
can-
somebody.
is all I can think is like, man, I hope it fucking just like puts him out for like I
Yeah.
want to see how bad it can get. I don't want him to die, but let's see how fucking deep he can go with it.
I had
It's a real
somebody hit
friend.
me up and be like, "Oh my god, I hope you're okay." Blah blah blah. That's terrible. Blah blah blah. And I sent them back. I was like, "Oh no, I'm taking full advantage of this. I'm doing like all these podcasts. Just started a new podcast. Blah blah blah. Doing all this fucking awesome shit." And then they were like offended. They're like, "Oh well," they acted like I was rubbing it in their face. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, cool, you get a week off from work.
yeah. They're like, "Oh wow, I'm so glad that you're."
Taking this seriously.
Yeah, it was something like that. I was like, what? So people want me to just sit at home for fucking 10 days and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for myself. And oh my God, oh, I wish I could, but I can't because this. And oh my God, I'm just
Yeah.
fucking the victim, blah, blah, blah.
I am not gonna lie. I have thought about using the fact that you got COVID. This has came through my head. Using the fact that you got it and people knowing we do a podcast together, even though I haven't seen you, we haven't been in contact.
Yeah.
I have definitely.
I don't know if I'd say this on the podcast because that's still an ace in your back pocket. You can still pull that out.
Yeah, just telling them I just want to use it to get out of plans for myself.
Yeah, you could do
Uh-huh.
that.
Pepper got it. Can't make it.
The only problem is if you do that and then you host trivia Thursday night, then it'll be like,
Yeah,
oh,
I've already canceled.
oh, good. Well, yeah, you might just do that then.
Yeah, I'm not hosting trivia tomorrow. Heads up,
What's up,
whenever you
guys?
listen to this, maybe Friday. I didn't
Yeah.
host yesterday.
Hey, yeah.
I wasn't
I
there.
hope you guys had a fun time at the bar without me, but
I was
there
not
was
there.
no questions asked. All right.
Well, I guess
Who's your
that's
number one?
Fucking Randy Johnson.
Oh,
I guess that's it.
tried to steal your thunder, but Kenny using
Thunder
Kenny
died.
Controls. Really? What happened to Lightning?
No, I mean Thunder's from Thunder's Tavern.
Oh, that's right.
Like
that is
8
an
months ago.
actual. Yeah. Was it
Yeah.
really 8 months ago?
I think it was a year ago yesterday.
How time flies.
I don't know where I got 8 from. Time can't fly. It's not a fucking animate object.
You don't know anything about air travel. You don't
Time
know
is
anything
a
about flight.
social construct. Why do you keep turning your lights on and off?
I just see the difference. Welcome to
Oh,
quarantine.
one's bright, one's dark. Fucking spoiler alert.
Welcome to quarantine. We're getting
Yeah.
pretty bored. I got a
Hey.
lamp. This lamp actually makes a huge difference. Watch this.
I think let's start a movement. I wonder if
Look
we
at
could
that.
really get off the ground. Let's start a hashtag.
Dude, you don't know how air travel works. You can't get off the ground.
No, let's start
This actually looks pretty sick right here.
Yeah, let's start a hashtag to where we let's make a big deal about quarantine being offensive and it should be quarantine adult. I feel like that could get some fucking legs about it. With the
Have you seen
the pedophile climate we live in right now,
Oh, wow.
you can't just be throwing around quarantine.
I made a really funny Chrissy Teigen joke. My friend got his whole Twitter account deleted for making a Chrissy Teigen joke.
Really?
He said something about, they're talking about how she was pregnant and something.
The father's 12.
Oh, it was something like describe Chrissy Teigen in 2 words, and this dude just said cum dumpster,
Yeah,
which
this is true.
I mean it's just
Very
it's a very
basic.
very basic.
You could
insult.
say that about anyone. It's not specific.
Got his whole Twitter deleted
Really?
for that, and I
That's
was like,
weird.
babies don't even make cum. That's not even an accurate
Yeah,
insult.
the baby daddy's probably like 12.
Yeah,
Not a fucking baby.
she's definitely a pedophile though.
Definitely a pedophile. Or just likes toddlers and tiaras and eats a lot of pizza.
nah, man. I looked into it. I looked at some of the tweets, and whenever
Most
it's like
of the tweets implied that she eats babies, not fucks them.
yeah,
That's not a
Which is-
pedophile.
well, arguably worse.
Well,
I don't know, because we eat cows all the time. But
Yeah,
if you caught me
you-
fucking a cow, it would
you'd
be
be
like
a cow
front page
fucker
news.
forever.
Yeah, but I'm a cow eater, and that's fine.
But nobody calls you that. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I actually, on brand, I watched Silence of the Lambs last night.
That's cool.
That is not
Hey,
a joke.
let us know in the comments if it would be worse to eat a baby or fuck a baby.
Yeah. But Silence of the Lambs holds up. It's a very good movie. And it's
Yeah,
about
I
cannibals.
watched it like probably 2 years ago. Didn't watch the whole thing. I've never seen that movie in its entirety.
I will say last night might
What
be
happened to the end?
last night might be the first time I've seen it in its entirety since I was like 4.
So I think I generally turn it off for some reason whenever Clarice is at
Buffalo
the
Bill's
guy's house. Yeah.
That's like 10 minutes before the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
so
like
I
right
assume
there.
they catch him, right?
She shoots him dead.
Oh.
And then it cuts to they're celebrating. She gets her FBI badge, and then they're like, "Clarice, you have a phone call," and she picks it up, and it's Hannibal, and he's like, "Yeah," and he's basically like, "I'm not coming after you. I think that would be rude." He said, "But don't come looking for me because I have plans. I'm gonna have a friend for dinner tonight.
And then he hangs
Instead
up
of have a friend over, he says,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have a friend for dinner," and then he hangs
And-
up. And then
but
it shows him
then-
put on a hat and he walks off in the distance.
Yeah, and it's
Ending
in
in the
like
crowd.
Italy.
Oh, it looks like it's in like a guana, or like a. It looks like a. How do I say this? I know what you're thinking, that I'm trying to ease into not being racist here. There is all black people, but the way the town looks, it looks like a functioning third world country he's in,
So like Guyana.
Ghana. But yeah,
Ghana. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what-
yeah.
yeah,
Guyana
that's
is South America.
yeah, it looks like a Ghana or something like that.
Can
But
you
the
name
thing
the
is they're looking for him, and then his psychiatrist, who's been a dickhead the whole fucking movie, he lands and comes off the plane, and then you just hear Hannibal Lecter saying, "I'm gonna have a friend for dinner tonight," and then he puts on a hat and walks into the crowd, and then it goes
Yeah.
off.
Hey, pop quiz hot shot. What's the capital of Australia?
You asking me?
Yep.
Melbourne,
Nope. Take another guess.
Australia City.
Nope. Take another guess.
I know this. Denver.
Close. It's like Canberra or
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
Canberra, Cabrera.
Something like that.
There's no C. In
Miguel Cabrera.
Ryan Cabrera.
Oh yeah, that guy was
On
a
the
guy too.
way down, he's dating Alexa Bliss, who's a WWE.
On the way down.
I saw you. You saved
saw
me from myself. And I won't forget the way you love me.
Won't forget the way you love me. We should start a
Alright.
pop punk band.
We should start a pop punk podcast. Triple P.
Shit.
Yep.
Nah, I thought about it and I don't want to do that.
Or a pup punk band.
With dogs?
Yeah, just dress up as dogs. No, we just dress as dogs. We don't sound like dogs. That wouldn't be punk.
It's just like,
That's like bluegrass.
the guitar and drums and everything for Miss You is just miss you. All right.